In anime, there are characters who are prone to suffering and who live naturally shitty lives. Think of things. What can I tell you, or what would you believe if I told you that there is a character who has suffered more than Guts, more than Deku, and more than those kids in Corpse Party, and any character you've ever seen, and that anime character happens to be Ken from the Bee Movie? Now you may be wondering, what is the Bee Movie? Simple answer, it's a Bee movie about bees. And that is legitimately the joke of the movie. It is actually somehow a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, believe me, I love that movie with my heart and my soul. It is the funniest movie ever. But however, I always watched it and I was thinking to myself, this guy Ken, he's been, I can't put my finger on it. He's been cucked by the Bee Movie, and I'll explain in this essay. This clip.
You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me.
Well, why does his life have any less value than yours?
This is so disgusting. I cannot put words on it, I cannot describe it anymore. That is repulsive, because think about it, dude, Ken is allergic to this bee, and I have had family members with allergies. God forbid, imagine this bee stings him, and he as a result puffs up, and there is no EpiPen, and he passes away. Now, that is okay, actually, no, that is disgusting, but no, it's really repulsive. What's really disgusting? She said, why does it have any less value than yours? Now, when you're thinking about this shit, man, think about it, okay, dude? Would you rather 100,000 monkeys die or one human dies? Obviously, the 100,000 monkeys dies, because one human life is so valuable, and yet she believes that the life of a fucking insect is worth more than her boyfriend. And look at that face he makes. That is the face of somebody who is genuinely horrified and traumatized by the amount of lack of care that their girlfriend is giving them. Now, watch this clip also. It's gonna prove that Ken is actually the greatest hero of cinema. He is actually a peak hero.
I gotta tell you, I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. First I thought it was just me. What? Stop!
See, Ken in this scene actually portrays two of his most positive traits. Number one, he is super intelligent. He actually was able to predict global warming, which, by the way, people are dying to global warming. In a couple hundred years, soon there will be no snow, and yet Ken, provided this knowledge, knew that the world was getting hotter and used scientific reasoning to prove the existence of global warming before all of the activists decided to find out, making Ken an environmentalist more than Barry B. Bunsen. And now look at this, he saves his friend. Now the thing is, the movie never specifies canonically whether this guy has a bee allergy, but as they say, birds of a flock fly together. So therefore, if Ken has an allergy, maybe his friend has an allergy. Therefore, Ken saved the life of an innocent man. Some Ken activists use this clip against him.
At the point of weakness.
But it was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81.
Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not...
See, this movie actually tries to portray him as evil, but hear me out. One of the most beautiful things you can give to somebody who's a minority, whether they're old, disabled, or of a different gender than you, is equality. There is nothing more beautiful on this earth than equality, and by treating this 82-year-old not as somebody to be pitied, but as an equal opponent, Ken gives this lovely woman the opportunity to actually have a fair fight. And best of all, Ken can actually help her, because in the future she might be able to train. And before you say, oh, but that's not fair, no rule was against it. It's the same as if I go to the dojo and it doesn't have a no adults rule, and then I break somebody's spine, and then I can just argue there was no rule, and as a result they make a rule saving future kids' spines. Beautiful. While this is part one of the video essay, I just want to say that apparently I want to continue making a series because this character has been ruined, destroyed, and affected by the woke media. This is proof that the woke media loves to humiliate the white man.